Hey, what is going on, guys? NucleusOfGaming here, and today I shall be talking about the county that we expected to see in Need for Speed Rivals. And I've done a lot of these videos recently because what I've seen of Need for Speed Rivals has been very positive. It's been very good, and therefore it makes it a lot easier to talk about a game that I'm looking forward to than talking about a game that I'm not looking forward to. So I'm looking forward to Battlefield 4 as well. However, I haven't done any videos on that yet. I will. I have to get back to playing Battlefield 3. It's just all these new games coming out. It's just so hard to try and keep up. So I'll try and get out some Battlefield 3. I've been doing some Call of Duty, Need for Speed. I'm trying to get some Skyrim done. That's hard. I'm trying to do a whole lot of things, so please bear with me. But this video is not about that, it is about the county, or area, or region, or place, or anything where we're going to be situated in Need for Speed Rivals. Now, I absolutely love Hot Pursuit, and I play it all the time, basically. If I was playing Need for Speed, this would probably be my favourite, just because of the aspect of the game. It's just absolutely awesome. I talked about that in my last Need for Speed and how they really nailed it with the drifting and the actual racing of the car. However, the only bad thing about Hot Pursuit, in my opinion, besides the customization not being in it, is the county. It's very good. Don't get me wrong, it is very, very good. However, I believe that there could have been just a little bit more of it. And this extra little bit would have been a city. I would have loved a city, because I love city driving back in Underground, Undercover, I'm guessing Most Wanted. I can't remember about Most Wanted. With the city driving, it was you didn't really get a lot of top speed unless you were on like an interstate or like an intercity motorway. So I remember in Undercover you had the Tri-City Bay or something. So you had 3 main places, and there were motorways and off-road driving like it is now. So it would be like this basically, towards the city, but once you got in it, very narrow, very fun. It was pretty good. However, once you got out of it, it was like this. However, you couldn't really drift in those games, so it kind of lost a little bit of an edge to it. If that county, it wasn't a county, I guess it was like a city, or like a region, or a state even. I guess you could call it a state. If that state was to be in Hot Pursuit, it would have been awesome. Stop dinging my freaking Lambo. Yeah, it would have been awesome. And that's all I wanted from Hot Pursuit. And what I do is I always talk about the other Need for Speeds or the other games before I go into the one that's coming out, just as like an origin kind of thing. So yeah, Hot Pursuit, you had awesome mountains for drifting, roads up in the mountains for drifting. You then had roads like these, that are good for drifting. They're good for reaching your top speed and staying at your top speed. They keep you on high alert. They're pretty much isolated. However, there's no real place where people live in this county. I don't even think I've seen a house. It's absolutely huge area. However, right in the middle of it, maybe where they put a city in it, that would have been pretty fun. That would have made it bigger. It would have made it better. Cars always have to be in the way of drifting. So that's really something I would have loved to have seen. They nailed it pretty much. You know, they did do a very good job on the game. It was just that little aspect of a different type of driving So you have up in the mountains, it's basically every corner is a drift. Here, maybe one out of every 2 corners you drift. And then you're out on these huge straights where basically you reach the top speed in a Bugatti Veyron, and it's huge, endless miles and miles and miles of straight road for just reaching top speeds, and it's pretty fun. Just like here, so you just have this for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. So that's pretty cool. I just would have loved some city because it keeps you on, like, you do corners fast, you have to look out for traffic. It would have just been like a nice landscape. You can put a lot of races in there that incorporate going through the city, then back out of it and stuff. That would have been pretty cool. Need for Speed World on PC. I'm not sure. I haven't played that, but from the pictures I've seen, it looks like it's alright. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. However, definitely do not quote me on that. That's just something I've seen from pictures only. So, yeah. So Need for Speed Rivals. The name is Redview or Red Sea. Either one of those. And so, what we can expect and what I've seen from pictures, it looks like and it sounds like it's going to be like Hot Pursuit, which is, it's a little bit unfortunate because I would have loved to have seen that other aspect of driving in there. And it's that other aspect of driving, it just changes it up, makes it a little bit different. Like, I've only played a little bit of Need for Speed The Run. However, I heard that was pretty good with the area you raced in. Hot Pursuit, obviously Underground, Undercover, Most Wanted. Alright, garage door. Never mind. Yeah, they had more of the city and kind of the outskirts of the city, I guess you can say. Like, the motorways were like 4-lane motorways and it was really, really busy. You were lucky if you got your car up to top speed. That's the garage. Don't worry, it's the garage. It's just mum moving out or something like that. Hopefully she's moving out, that'll be cool. Yeah, so I don't know. I've seen gameplay and it looks like the drifting's in there. They've got the drifting back, which is good. I like that. They've got the cops and robbers idea back again, which means basically it's like Hot Pursuit, where you've got races and you've got a cop, and basically you can play as 2, and you can switch between the 2, and there's like a campaign for both of them or something. Basically it's like Hot Pursuit, how you have races for both. So you can be a racer, where you have a car like this one for example, and then you have gadgets to try and evade the cops and get to a particular destination, or take out as many cops as you can or something like that. And if you're the cops, then you can have something like helicopters to come in and deploy spike strips. You can have roadblocks, you can have EMPs, you can have spike strips. Races, I believe, also have spike strips from what I've seen, as well as EMPs. I'm not sure whether they've brought turbo back into it again, which was in Hot Pursuit. However, that would be pretty cool. Makes the whole screen go green and have huge nitros coming out of your car and lasers coming out of your headlights, which is pretty cool. Not real lasers, just like huge beams of light. And yeah, yeah, I don't know about Need for Speed Rivals, just the county. Basically, everything that you can expect it to be like will be like Hot Pursuit. That's what I'm guessing, that's what I've seen from pictures. It just looks like this. this landscape, this scenery. That's all I've seen. I haven't seen any buildings. I've seen tunnels. I've seen rocky landscapes and scenery. Next video I'll do cars. I'm looking forward to that one. And I'll touch up a little bit on customization, just because that goes in hand with the cars. So I'll do that. That will be good. Yep, but that is basically it. Now, if you've just seen this video and you're wondering what I mean by I've done more videos, I've done one on the drifting, like I said. I've done an informational video which has gone really well on Need for Speed Rivals as a basic overview of every topic. I've done my opinions of that information and those details. That's gone pretty well. And I've also done a little bit on the customization and something else. I can't remember. It was one of the first ones, I believe. I just touched up a little bit on customization. I think it was in like a live game actually. And I did that. So those are the other videos I've done. If you want to go check those out, they'd be in my recent. Yep, you can go check those out if you're interested. And I'll basically see you on my next video. And unfortunately I didn't get either of those races, but I hope you enjoyed. Go check out those other videos if you're interested in them, and I'll see you on cars and customization.